Long ago, before Rome was built and before the pyramids had their final stones, a mighty people rose along the banks of the Tigris River. These were the Assyrians, brave, brilliant, and bold. The heart of their empire lay in Mesopotamia, the land between two rivers, where stories were written not with ink, but with wedges pressed into clay tablets. Cuneiform. Cities like Nineveh, Ashur, and Nimrud stood proud, with soaring temples and grand palaces. But who were the Assyrians? They were warriors, yes, but not only. They were engineers, artists, scribes, and astronomers. They built aqueducts to bring water to their cities, carved winged bulls with human faces to guard their gates, and filled libraries with knowledge. The Library of Ashurbanipal in Nineveh was one of the world's first great centers of learning. They ruled an empire that stretched from Egypt to Iran, feared by their enemies and admired by their allies. The Assyrians were known for their discipline, innovation, and resilience. Their army was the most advanced of its time, yet even they could not stop the rise and fall that touches all empires. By 612 BCE, Nineveh fell. The empire was gone, but the Assyrian people lived on. While empires crumbled, the Assyrians didn't vanish. They became part of the new world taking shape. Many embraced Christianity early, by the 1st century AD, and helped spread it through Asia. They wrote in Syriac, a dialect of their ancient language, and built churches, schools, and hospitals. They kept their traditions, language, and identity alive, even while empires changed around them. Under Persian, Arab, Mongol, and Ottoman rule, they survived. Often persecuted, often scattered, yet never erased. They became farmers in the Nineveh plains, doctors in Baghdad, merchants in Tehran, teachers in Hakkari, and priests in Mosul. In the 20th century, the Assyrians suffered terrible losses, massacres during World War I, persecution in the newly drawn borders of Iraq, Syria, and Turkey. Many fled, forming diaspora communities around the world, from Chicago to Sydney, Stockholm to Toronto. They faced the painful question, how do we stay Assyrian when we are no longer in Assyria? And yet they answered it, not with defeat, but with pride. They built Assyrian churches in faraway lands. They taught their children Assyrian language and history. They danced to the music of the Zurna, sang ancient hymns, and told the story of Gilgamesh with the same reverence their ancestors did under the shadow of Nineveh's walls. To be Assyrian today is to carry a flame that has burned for over 4,000 years. It is to speak a language related to that of Jesus Christ, Neo-Aramaic. It is to remember kings like Ashurbanipal, queens like Semiramis, and martyrs of every age. It is to be Christian mostly, Assyrian Church of the East, Chaldean Catholic, Syriac Orthodox, and others, while respecting those who follow other beliefs. It is to cherish survival, culture, and history, even when the world does not always see you. So who are the Assyrians? They are not just people of the past, they are people of the present and future. Architects, engineers, artists, activists, writers, and parents, preserving an ancient identity while living modern lives. They are the descendants of the people who built empires and libraries, who carved legends into stone. They are the children of a civilization that refused to die. They are still here. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue sharing the hidden stories of ancient Assyria and beyond. Tales that time almost forgot, but we bring back to light. Stay with us as we uncover the lost empires, forgotten heroes, and the rich legacy of our ancestors. Tap the notification bell so you don't miss the next chapter in our journey through history. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.